Shobana Lakkavally is at the Cityline studio, and she's here to break down exfoliation for us. So it is a skincare buzzword we hear all the time, but how many of us actually know what it means? So Shobana, let's start at the beginning. What is exfoliation?
I'm so glad that we're talking about this, Tracy, because I feel like we're all in pursuit of this healthy, radiant, glowing skin, and exfoliation plays a huge role in it. See, our body naturally exfoliates. It produces new skin cells that rise to the top. As they become older and they die, our body sheds these skin cells, revealing beautiful, bright skin underneath. But as we age, as we're exposed to the sun, based on the products we use and weather, this exfoliation process can slow down and stop altogether. So it does need a little bit of help. Otherwise, our skin looks a little bit dull, it looks textured, and it can get congested if other ingredients get like stuck in all that mush. So this is where we need help with actual exfoliators, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, because the benefits are quite amazing. It's like almost everything that we dream about: bright skin, smooth skin, less hyperpigmentation, minimizing, wrinkles and lines, all the good stuff. But what I want to know is, Tracy, do you use an exfoliator? Because last time I checked, you didn't.
Well, I think you're going to be so proud of me and surprised, but yes, I use an exfoliator. And I sort of tumbled into it by accident because I was looking for something like a cleanser in the shower, and the cleanser that I found that I really loved is also like a gentle scrub exfoliator. So yes, girl, for once I'm doing the right thing with my skin.
That is so fantastic to hear. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, I'm learning. So let's talk a little bit about the different kinds of exfoliants out there.
Okay, so you just mentioned it. We have physical exfoliants. These are scrubs, like what you're using, for example. And we also have like loofahs, we have dry brushes, we have mitts, body scrubs, like this one by the Body Shop. It's the avocado body scrub. It's quite divine. Anything that manually kind of rubs off or buffs off the dead skin cells, okay? Then you have chemical exfoliants. So these are liquids. They can sometimes be a little bit more safer because you don't overdo it as easily with them. And what they do is they actually loosen the glue or the bonds between the dead skin cells. So if you imagine that these are the dead skin cells, when you use these chemical exfoliants, it just kind of loosens the cells up, and then they easily kind of just get buffed off or shed off. I find that people don't know a lot about chemical exfoliants. It's a little bit scary because we confuse them with chemical peels and, Samantha Jones and that red face iconic image from Sex and the City. But chemical exfoliants are quite safe because they're low doses of acids, okay? And these acids are into two categories. You have AHAs and then you have BHAs. AHAs are acids, for example, like glycolic acid or lactic acid. You'll see these on the labels. And then you also have BHAs, which are things like salicylic acid, which I'm sure you have heard of, okay? BHAs are really great for people that have normal to oily skin. AHAs are really great for people that have normal to dry skin. But to make it more confusing, we have products that have both AHAs and BHAs.
I love that. Good to know. You rounded up some popular chemical exfoliants to share with us. What are they?
Okay, so I look to social media, some other sites that I look to for reviews. One of the most sensational internet kind of breaking product right now is the Paula's Choice 2% salicylic acid. You use this every day after you cleanse, either with just your hands or cotton pads, and it just exfoliates both the texture and the actual surface of the skin, as well as decongest pores. Now, I really encourage anyone that uses exfoliants to read the labels. This is really important. You don't want to overdo it, because if you overdo it, you can have red skin, dry skin, peeling skin, and that means that not only have you removed the, the dead layer of skin, you've now removed your fresh, beautiful skin as well. Another brand that has gone viral on the internet is CeraVe. It's a brand that's made with dermatologists, but it's also very affordable because you can find it at the drugstores. And I think it works because so many people use it. And an easy way to incorporate a chemical exfoliant is by using the CeraVe SA cleanser. It has salicylic acid in it, which means that it smooths our skin, but also decongests our pores. Great for when you're wearing masks, for example. But it also has replenishing ingredients like hyaluronic acid, like niacinamide. So not only are you exfoliating, but you're also strengthening your skin at the same time. Second last, we have this beautiful product here. This is the Goop Beauty Goop Glow Microderm Instant Glow Exfoliator. And what's unique about this guy is that it's one of the highest rated exfoliators on Sephora, but also it has a physical exfoliant component to it, right? So that's scrub, but it also has a chemical exfoliant component to it as well, which is the glycolic acid. So what you'll get is buffing of the skin, but also brighter, smoother skin, you know, fading hyperpigmentation as well as scarring. So this is a great kind of two-in-one deal. And lastly, I couldn't end the segment without talking about one of my favorites. So when I went from my 20s to my 30s, my skin suffered a lot, right? We end up having like adult acne. We're breaking out and we're wondering what is going on. And for me, I realized that my exfoliation process was sinking. And as soon as I included an exfoliator, my skin was back up. And for me, what worked seamlessly in my routine was using a resurfacing serum. So this is a serum like this one by SkinCeuticals. It's the retexturizing activator. It not only exfoliates the surface, smoothens and brightens and all those good exfoliating qualities, it also is very gentle and replenishes your skin. So I hope that I've made exfoliation a little bit more easy for people to use today.